See, President Donald Trump plans to enforce 100% tariffs on foreign produced films, according to Variety. While details remain unclear, it does raise concern across the entertainment industry that this move can disrupt global productions and reshape how and where movies are made. And many critics believe that this policy may do little benefits for domestic productions and could hinder indie filmmakers who often produce their films overseas. But you must ask yourself, why is Trump even doing any of this? Well, Hollywood lobbying groups such as motion picture associations have argued that the US needs a federal film incentive to lure productions back to the States. Currently, Europe is the best at doing this, and only Georgia and New York remain competitive in attracting film projects. And Trump decided tariffs were the move instead, which doesn't make much sense because many indie films and productions film their projects outside of the country. Like even one of Trump's special ambassador, like Mel Gibson, who is currently planning to film the Passion of the Christ sequel in Italy. So again, raising further questions about how the tariffs will be enforced. And producers in the UK have been the most vocal critics of this proposal, saying it's impractical and potentially damaging to international collaborations. They also mentioned how even unemployed Americans are saying this is nuts. Like, these people have genuinely had their careers shattered because of productions moving to Europe. So after hearing this announcement also from other news publications, many Americans have been responding and commenting that after this, they're saying the US is cooked. But even if they get the productions back to the US, it's not obviously cookie cutter, because Han Franken, hopefully I'm saying his name right, a Dubai-based global media advisor, is skeptical of the added cost of moving productions to domestic locations, alongside saying that substantially it could increase jobs over the long run, but basically believes that it would just push studios to use AI more. And since this tradition with US studios filming in Europe since the 1950s, and it's honestly beneficial to both sides, there are still more questions than answers. Further questions remain about how services like filming will be taxed compared to physical goods. And I honestly wonder how this distributing will happen with licensing. Will this affect distributing license of the project? Meaning, how much are they going to be taxed for this being played in movie theaters? I mean, DVDs, Blu-rays, selling merch, streaming services. And if that will happen, that most likely will mean merchandise, movie tickets, and streaming subscriptions will increase so they can pay for those taxes. And honestly, it doesn't benefit anyone because we as consumers are already complaining that prices are too high, so the industry is bracing for a possible ripple effect. But all I know is, from a spiritual lens, this is just another sign to continue praying and seeking the Father and putting on the armor of the Most High God, Ephesians 6 mentions, and prep for really what's to come.